Thank you for joining us today. The topic is Cross Country 2025. If you've been with us before, not a lot's changed. It's going to be a little warmer than it has been and a little drier, but we're looking forward to seeing you in Waco, Texas. So, the Cross Country Championships for 2025, next Monday, October the 27th, 2025. We're back at Cottonwood Creek Golf Course in Waco, Texas. You'll be parking in the Waco ISD Stadium parking lot to get things underway. We'll jump over to the TAPS website. It's a new look, www.taps.biz. Up there at the top in that blue row, click on the word athletics, drop down to cross country, click more information. That's going to take you to the TAPS webpage. Well, if you'll scroll down just a little bit, you'll see that it's got a map to the facility, the parking map, and the course maps. Tickets are going to be $10 this year. We're having to pay a parking fee to Waco ISD, a well-deserved fee, by the way, so we're not parking out in the field or having to shuttle. That's also a link to the tickets, so push that out to your family so they don't have to stand in line when they get there. There will be a concession stand. Restroom access is limited. There will be porta potties for both the spectators and the students. Over on that right-hand side where it says Quick Links, you get the weather info. If you haven't picked your hotel yet, you're a little late to the party, but you can go there and look. Cross-country FAQs tell you a little bit about everything we're getting ready to discuss. There's an invoice if you need to take it to your budget office or to your finance office. You've got 2025, the cross-country schedule, same one that we posted the day after last year's cross-country meet. Starting box assignments, Will's designed them. Will's got them out there. If we're missing, let us know. We'll make sure we get you in a box. There are prohibitive activities. Please make sure we're not running in face paint, those kind of things. And then if you're not a member of the Texas Track and Field Coaches Association, you should be. Will bounces back to the PowerPoint. We'll take a look. We're going to go to the schedule. There's a morning session and an afternoon session. You can look at that schedule. The morning session, you can get there. The facility open at 7:15 for you to start bringing in your stuff. And the afternoon session, as we click over, you should be able to get in there between 11 and 12, somewhere in that neck of the woods as people start leaving. All right, well, Sunday, October 26th, everybody wants to know when can I walk the course. You can get there. Course will be open at about 3 o'clock before it gets dark. You can also do your registration, pick up your bibs and everything at that time. We ask that nobody park in the Cottonwood Creek Golf Course. Please make sure you park in the Waco ISD parking lot. As we move forward, you can register your team on Sunday from 3 to 6. You can walk or run the course. Can you set up your team areas? Yes, if you're in the morning session, but remember, if it's windy like it was yesterday at Drumline and Band, that 18 to 20 mile an hour gust, make sure you leave your tents down. You're leaving things at your own risk. You can place markings along the course, but not on the course. So make sure if you've got something that's well off, the mile markers should be in place on Sunday, but at this point, we can't guarantee that. Parking lot attendants will be in place Sunday and most of Monday. Please follow their instructions for dropping students off, parking, and departure. Again, Waco ISD parking lot. We're going to say it one more time. No buses or vans in the clubhouse area parking lot, please. All spectator parking will also be in the Waco ISD Stadium parking lot. Handicap parking only in the Cottonwood Creek Golf Course as long as spaces are available. That's why we're trying to keep the teams out of there. There will be some people driving around on golf carts to help those people get out to the course. So there's a map. You can find this under the FAQs, but there's also a map on the www.taps.biz. Click on athletics and click on cross country and click on the map. Spectators are welcome and encouraged. We've had a great turnout of the last few years. We're expecting that again. Parking will be in assigned areas. The parking attendants will move there. Again, tickets are $10. You can get that on the TAPS website. Click it on ticketing, or they can purchase them on site. Spectators must stay off of the race course. Team personnel must stay off the golf greens. Help us with that. We are so fortunate to be at this facility for the contest. We just don't want to ruin our invitation by messing up somebody's well-manicured greens. Spectators are not allowed inside the finish area, so please stay out of that roped-in chute. And school personnel with TAPS passes will check in at the ticket area. That's the spectators' opportunity. Team areas Sunday afternoon between 3 and 6, day of the meet during your time period. Afternoon teams, please set up on Monday, not on Sunday. You can look in the spaces marked next to the teams. It's on the Waco ISD Stadium parking lot fence, so stay along that line. Please stay off of their par 3 and other opportunities. Coach Holmes will be out there to keep you straight and keep you in the right place. We do not have water or electricity allowed. No campers, please. What is allowed, tents, coolers, and team items. Please make sure that your music is kept at a level that it does not travel outside of your team area. Registration will be in the clubhouse. Come on up. You'll see the big sign. Come on in, take a left, and you'll be in the clubhouse. At that point, you'll sign your coach's acknowledgement of rules. You can pay your fees while you're there. You'll pick up your school roster, your bibs for each runner replacement forms if you've had somebody that had to change in the last week. You'll also get your course map and sponsor information. Please, please, please. The bib numbers are assigned to the runner. Look at the sheet, find the name, find the bib, hand that student the bib. Don't just hand them out and say, everybody take one. That'll help us at the end of the day for sure. Runners are not allowed to run unattached, so there should be a coach for every runner. The member school must designate that coach. Coach must be present to represent the school. That coach must be in TMS, have completed all the team's courses, and have a completed acknowledgement of rules on file in TMS. Again, all coaches must be in full compliance with TMS. Student entries, we've already made that happen. We do not have a minimum time or a particular place in the district meet. It is an all-comers meet. We encourage everyone that wants to come be a part of this opportunity. Those forms should have already been filled in. So yesterday was October the 20th. So once again, if you've got your teams in, you're good to go. Beginning today, October the 21st, please do not use the cross-country form to make any changes. You can do that at the time of registration and no later than 30 minutes prior to the contest. Again, make sure the students are wearing the bib number that is assigned. And if you have a replacement, they will take the replacement of the runner that's no longer there. Make sure we get that correct in the system so that mom and dad and grandma can all see the time recorded. No additional runners as of today and forward. That means if you entered 5, you'll only have 5 compete. So number 6 and 7, you can't add them on the day of. Again, what we do allow you is if you need to replace runners 6 and 7, you can do that. So we're already to that point. Registration is $35 per runner. There is a temporary fee sheet on the website. You do owe that when you get there. Entry fee is charged on the runners you have entered, not the runners you show up. So if you had 7 runners entered and you show up with 4, you still owe for the 7. We've got our bills to pay as well. A blank fee sheet is located on the quick links on the cross-country page. You can bring them with you, mail it, or if you fail on both of those attempts, we will send you a bill. Schools can enter a team. The team is 5 or more runners. If you do have 5 or more runners, we do ask that you have an adult to work in the finish area to help the runners if they need assistance. They must be able to be there during the meet that your runners are in. So if you've got a 5A boys team, then you need to have somebody there for the 5A boys race. Meet officials will release you if they don't need you. We ask that you report there. NFHS rules are in place. Remember that if you are wearing tights, sliders, or anything like that underneath, they must have modesty shorts on top. Jewelry and watches are allowed. TAPSLA does not allow bare midriffs. Shorts must be worn over tights, leotards, bodysuits, biker shorts, etc. Tattoos must be covered at all times, and we please ask that you don't go shirtless if you're a guy or be running in your sports bras. That's true for Sunday and Monday. Remember, warm-up and cool-down are still counted as part of the meet, and we ask that same thing be true in the team area. Please make sure, again, all runners abide by the following on both days. Runners should wear T-shirts or other outerwear, no midriffs. Guys should not warm up or cool down shirtless. Girls should not warm up or cool down in just a sports bra. Runners should be in uniform, T-shirt, or warm-ups to accept individual or team awards. Please help us with this. It sure makes the meet a lot better when everybody is in compliance. Scoring, all athletes must wear the number assigned. This is about the 3rd time I've said it, but it's broken every year, and then we're going to have somebody come up and say, hey, Johnny was wearing Jimmy's number, and I need to change it, and we can't do that on the fly. Coaches should ensure that the bib corresponds with the recap provided. All runners in each race will be scored based on their order of finish. Runners shall be scored towards team total in keeping with the NFHS rules of order. To be scored as the team, the school must have 5 runners to complete the course and be scored. In the event of a tie, the NFHS tiebreaker rule shall apply. The team with the highest placing 6th place runner shall be awarded the position. If one team has a 6th place runner and the other team does not, the team with the 6th place runner shall be declared the higher position of the team. In the event both teams only have 5 runners, the tie is resolved by totaling the scores of the first 4 finishers. Live results will be displayed on the video board at the finish line. They will also be available on the TAPS website, www.taps.biz. Click on Athletics, click on Cross Country. Right there at the top of the page, live results. They'll also be posted on site, if we can, at the Cottonwood Creek Golf Course in the patio area alongside where Team IP will be selling team gear. Team IP, again, the official merchandise sponsor, will be there on Sunday and Monday for those that want to show up and get gear. Awards will be as soon as possible post-event. TAPS Smug Mug website will also be available as soon as we can get there. Finish area available as soon as possible after the event. Give us till Wednesday or Thursday. We're going to be processing 10 to 15,000 pictures, so we want to make sure we have an opportunity to look at them and get them up for you. We will have all state awards to the top 10 in each meet. So we've got 12 divisions, 6 boys, 6 girls. The top 10 in each are considered all-state first team. Academic all-state goes to the top 15 that are junior, senior with a cumulative GPA of 90 or better. Coaches, if you have juniors or seniors finishing in the top 15 of any race that have a GPA of 90 or higher, you need to submit that on the TAPS form no later than November 2nd. Again, we'll do first through third place for the team finishes. Andrews Institute Children's Health will be on site to keep our athletes safe before, during, and after the race. Andrews Institute, we couldn't do it without them. And we need to send a shout out to Victory Rings, the official ring sponsor of TAPS. www.taps.biz. Click on athletics, click on cross country, everything you need to know. If you need us, info at taps.biz, or the phone number 254-947-9268. We look forward to seeing you in Waco. We can't wait to have it happen. Thank you again for joining us for today's webinar, and we look forward to answering any questions you may have leading up to the meet or at the time of the meet. We'll see you soon.